Hello, it's your boy Mr. Epic, back again on the most epic of days, and today we are reviewing the Skeleton Dragon Hunt Challenge. As in, it's basically one of those free tokens of gratitude, victory kind of stuff. Like, you know what it is? It is one of those win by force or lose by nothing. I don't know, lose by chance. It's like you get unlimited restarting points to get free tokens, and for what it's worth, the tokens are put in reverse this time, so that those who really so wretchedly desire the legendary tokens can directly get them, like at the beginning, like snap. So they've been put in reverse, and the last thing to get is the skeleton dragons. Those guys are like beasts. If you don't know how to use them, you should literally ask me down in the comments to make a video on how to use them. I didn't think anyone would need to know how to use them, since, well, I'm not tied to Supercell like the rest of these guys are, so I didn't know how to use them. So clearly I'm showing you reviews of how I did in the challenge. The troop army composition I used the clear out Infernal Dragon sweep, because I started out with an Infernal Dragon, and then later onwards I changed it to a baby dragon because I wanted to see the levels. So I'm back again with another video. So we'll be seeing many of my attacks. Now I use an Infernal Dragon. This is like this is my beginning attack against clearly it was a Town Hall 13. I mean Arena 13, sorry. Got a lot of Clash of Clans in the mind lately. Had to revive dead accounts just to use it. And this guy's strategy was actually legit. Inferno Tower, it was a Golem Inferno Tower massacre. His base was like legitimately the hardest thing I've ever seen. Like, I couldn't beat this guy. I was really surprised that he even got his advantages over me, but here I clearly had the advantage. When I saw him using an E-Golem, I like, anyone who goes up against me with an E-Golem cannot beat me, because clearly that troop is like a supplier of elixir, and you expect me to lose to you? Then come on, you're giving me free elixir and you expect me to lose to you. I don't like using the E-Golem a lot unless it's in the 7 times elixir challenges, because that's when the E-Golem is most effective, because it overloads your thing and you actually don't know how to use it. Maybe I may even try using it in the times 3 challenges coming up soon. But either way, this strategy actually worked for me. Sometime later onwards, I chose to sub out also the miner for arrows, because the arrows were more effective when getting the air troops. Bad things, I didn't have a zap to you know, like restart the Infernal Dragon. I didn't even actually think or consider it. I considered like a spam deck, crossing my fingers that they didn't have anything like, how do I say, like like a log or anything like a barbarian barrow or arrows to destroy my spam tree skeleton army. The good idea about all this was to put the skeletons in the back and see how to work my way with the Infernal Dragon. I was really afraid of one thing, and that was like the wizard getting us here in time. But here we seem to have done it right. That thing, the hunt elixir jar, like spawned up at the right time, so it was easy enough. And then we stole ourselves another dragon, like the thieves we are. This challenge is like for a game of thieves and sneaky idiots. So if you can put in the right combination of troop of armies, you'll be good enough to go. So may I suggest going with a bunch of air targeting troops, but they're down to earth troops. Don't try going minion horde, because trust me, minion hordes are easier to stop. See, like firecracker, and then cycle it with the wizard and musketeer, and you get some great damage down there. Yeah, also the good on 10%. Best free stick I've ever seen in Clash of Clans. Clash Royale. Sorry guys, Clash of Clans in the mind, but let's move on to the final battle that decided my fate in the game. So we're back again in the last battle. This was a battle that actually tested my thinking. It really brought me up to the test. The guy I was versing was actually a tough opponent. It's like, okay, let me tell you, there were a lot of losses, and I'm willing to show you those losses, but currently we're in a straight out time-bounded zone for this kind of battle. I wouldn't want to rush it, but then there's something, I have got plans, so recording this had to be done like really quickly. I had to show you the best ways of applying the strategy. Now this is where I switched out the miner for arrows and the Infernal Dragon for a baby dragon, because I realized that this was actually a tough battle. This was actually I needed the Inferno Dragon. Like the match when I switched out the Inferno Dragon is when someone used a Sparky and destroyed my base. Technically my arena. My king got pissed and he's like, "Your baby dragon, we're kicking you out." Then I was like, "Wait." I negotiated with the king and I was like, "Dude, you can't just be unserious like this." Then at a certain point in this game, I kind of blacked out. Like the signal dropped and I was out for like a very long time. Clearly you can tell. And then you could see, boom. When I logged back in, we had clocked on a tower victory and I was like, what? I just logged in and I was like, everything's weird and everything's logged, and I paused. So I was having problems with switching things because that, you know, the internet symbol comes on for some time, so it was really hard for me to focus. So clearly I dropped the wizard down so that I could just get something for that Inferno Dragon. He luckily put his barbarian barrow by the time my internet has actually unfroze. So this was his winning. This was supposed to be his winning strike for the tower, but his winning strike was with the barrow. Had more effect on the tower. He first blew me up, then blew me down, and I could have just arrowed them, but then I wasn't thinking straight at that time. But I like to tell you, these things are very easy challenges. If you're lazy, then Clash Royale is not for you, because these challenges are the best options for newbies to play with. You know, there are some cards that I can't just stand using, like, what are those? The Ram Barbarians? The Elite Barbarians, the one this guy was using. I just can't stand to use those troops. Not even in the Mega Rush Elixir deck. I can't stand to put them in there, even if they're fast. I just don't find me and them, like, we don't have this chemistry between us. So me, I'm saying trading tokens are the best options for some guys, because you can get even people. Me, I don't know how to use a minion horde, by the way, but I'm thinking of trying to learn how to use the minion horde. You know, anyone can just destroy your minion horde in belches of fire, because I don't find some troops are strong enough to withstand everything. Now, we had gone into extra time with this guy. He was really tough, and his P.E.K.K.A almost took me out. Legitimately, his P.E.K.K.A nearly destroyed me in this kind of raid. But we're frustrated and we didn't know what we're supposed to be doing, so yep, we're gonna be like, what else? Kept dropping troops crazily, didn't notice anything. The best counter to the Goblin Barrow is arrows in this situation. It helps a lot. Then here, this Electric Wizard was actually going to be stubborn if I actually chose to use the Inferno Dragon. Gladly I changed, because if I didn't change, I was going to have problems. This push was legit. He helped us by giving us a slight boost ahead, which gave my time for the Mine Knight and my beloved mini P.E.K.K.A to do some damage. And then we said arrows could help us, so we kept looking for arrows. Trust me, we're just dropping things in order to get these arrows done. You can clearly see how everything was just going out down like that. Oh, by the way, you should know the thing. The thing in the elixir, how do I call it again? Pot? Is that it comes only with 2 dragons in this kind of series. It's only the Inferno and the Skelly Dragon, and only 1 Skelly Dragon. So I wasn't so excited for this thing after the first 5 matches. Yes, I did lose 3. My first 3 matches were lost. But then I was not that excited. But you know, you could be enjoying it right now, constantly cycling if you have 2 accounts to bust it down a little bit and get free loot. But that's it for today. It's your boy Mr. Epic on the most epic of days, and I wish you a farewell. Don't forget to hit that button of like, subscribe, notification, share, and you'll see you all next time.